Alright, it's time to see what these other challengers have and see who will win their fights. What is up? So today's vlog is Battle on Challengers. So today's vlog, we see the remaining 4 fights between 4 different people. So we saw Dinky versus the woman or the girl with the vines, who I talked about in a previous video or so, and pretty much that fight didn't last that long with her because of her abilities with plant light. And then the annoying dude who had the copy abilities was just getting so full of himself. I was glad that the girl managed to knock him out and everything because I'm just like, oh god, he's just so annoying. So then we had Ida versus May, which mostly was just her showing off her stuff. And she eventually just walks off because she's just showing off everything. And I felt bad for Ida because he was going to use it to honor her because, you know, it would be a way of good sportsmanship. But, of course, she doesn't do that. And instead, she just showing off her products to sponsors and everything and such. Even President Mike and Eraserhead go, oh, this is just turned into a commercial. And then President Mike's just got a facepalm. Like, oh my god. So then we have that dude with the belly button, Iomi, versus the other girl who was on Bakugo's team. And I was kind of grateful she won because I just did not like the dude with the belly button powers. He's just... I don't like that smile and his just, ugh. But I did like how she got him with an uppercut in the end. I thought that was kind of great. And then we have Tetsuya versus Kirishima. And it's pretty much those two are equally the same quirk in a sense. So it's just them duking out one until one falls. And eventually they both fall and all that, so. But, during the course of the episode, we see Unaraka kind of getting a little worried about her fight because we learned that her fight is against Bakugo. So, now what I really liked about this episode was I love Deku. He is writing in his volume 13, I believe, in the notebook of all of the quirks and everything and such, and it's hilarious. Like, he can go on a tangent talking out loud himself with so many of those quirks, and I love that. That was just funny in my book, and I did like that a lot. So, and then, you know, seeing Unaraka, who's just nervous, you know, she's a little bit nervous about fighting Bakugo, but she wants to prove herself. You know, she's seen Deku as a rival and all that, and, you know, she's just a bit scared of her fight, you know. Although I did like how she was not too worried with Ida's fight and all, because Ida's was not much of a fight when he did try and get her, but all she was doing was just showing off her stuff, so. But, you know, I felt for Unaraka because, you know, she's wants to prove herself just as everyone else is. And even Deku was willing to offer his notebook to help her win her fight. But she rather win it on her own terms, which is very noble in a sense because, you know, she's trying to prove herself. There are sponsors out there and all, and, you know, I can't help but feel for her and such, so. I do love Midnight during when Ida was fighting May. Because when he was talking about to be honorable with her and such, she is like so youthful, so incredible, and it was just so funny in my book, and I really did like that a lot. So, but man, I cannot stand that dude Iomi with the belly button quirk. I just find that stupid. I think that's just one of the most stupidest quirks in my book. Find a laser from your belly. Although I've seen weirder superpowers, but still, but. I will say, though, I loved Unaraka when she's like, Deku, why aren't you watching the fight with, you know, Kirishima and Tetsuya? He's like, well, this battle could go on for a while. He knows how it's going to end and such, so. But this was pretty great seeing the other challengers, you know, battle against one another's quirks and all that, because I thought, you know, that was really something, and, you know, we got to see more of the other matches and all. And then the episode ends with Ochaku about to get ready for her fight against Bakugo. And I love how President Mike is rooting for her and everything. Because, you know, Bakugo, he's not very likable, you know. You know, he's very angry and, you know, yelling and all. But I think there's more to his character. I'm not the biggest fan of this character. But I'm hoping we get to see a bit more of his development and such, you know. I get that he thinks he's so cool and all that. But even the level-headedness can drop at times, so. But despite that, this episode was not too bad. I enjoyed the rest of the 4 fights, and I can't wait to see how Uraraka is going to go against Bakugo, because that's a bit. I loved Sue and her asking. I'm not sure if I want to watch this because this might be the most disturbing fight. So we'll have to see what happens. But overall, very good episode, such. So now let's talk about some quirks and some heroes. So. Let us see. I know I wanted to do her because I liked her in her fights. And that goes to Mina Ashido. Her quirk is Acid. Hero name, Pinky. She was born on July 30th, weighs 159 cm, and is part of Class 1A. And then, of course, let's talk about Dinky Karamari. Quirk, Electrification. Hero name, Charge Bolt. He's a stun gun hero, as it says. He was born on June 29th, weighs 168 cm, and is part of Class 1A. So I am looking forward to seeing how Eurydice going to deal with Bakugo, because who knows how she can handle him and his explosions and all that and such. So this should be interesting. But overall, I still did enjoy this episode. Great to see some of the other fights. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how the next one's going to turn out. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this week's vlog. I'm going to have more on the way. I am more on the way. Plus, I'm going to be reviewing the movie of My Hero Academia 2 Heroes coming. So be on the lookout for that review coming. And of course, if you like this video, please like and share with your friends on social media and such. Please subscribe to my channel, as I've been doing vlogs on each of the My Hero Academia episodes. Check out the playlist of My Hero Academia to see what's about my thoughts on each episode from the first season to here. Check out that. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of when future videos we publish. Plus, follow me up on Twitter at SuperKid801. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this week's vlog. I'll catch you next time for Bakugo and Ochako's fight. Let's see what else is going to happen this sports festival and all. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Go Beyond plus Ultra! Take care.
Hey, this is Kyle Aber, the voice of the narrator from Dragon Ball Z, and you're watching Super Kid 801.